this has been making its way around the internet. So this is from a Disney cruise. And the Disney cruise, I think one of the newer things is like a Marvel section thingy. I don't know what they're doing. So I'll show you, and then we can just like talk about it. So right off the bat, it just says right here, the moment when Shuri and T'Challa reunite through the power of the multiverse. This is a Disney cruise. Disney cruise, not the MCU. Like, okay, let's watch it and
I have always been right here. Let's do this. Wakanda forever.
Yeah. Is a Disney cruise is telling a better Black Panther story than the MCU is. Understand that a Disney cruise knows what the fans want. And they know that the fans are like, you know what, they want T'Challa. Let's find a way to bring T'Challa back. Come on. But like, you had the moment where like, like, I missed you and I've been right here, all that stuff like that. And then, they do the pose together and stuff.
You hurt me so much. I don't know what.
Did you not see this?
No, I've never seen. Oh my God.
Really? Okay.
Wow.
This came out today. Today, it's kind of been making its rounds around there. There you go, Cold Lords. When I saw this Black Panther clip, I thought it was Spoiler Kings. Yeah, it's been making its rounds today. E-Man posted it. A bunch of other people on Twitter posted it. And thank you, Cold Lords, for joining in today. Appreciate it.
Wow. I don't even know what I would say. I think I'm going with Disney Cruise. I guess that's where we're going to go for spring break. All right, let's see if we can find this.
Yeah. Because I know the new cruise line that they just redid or whatever has a whole Marvel, I don't know, deck or platform. I don't know what the hell they're calling it. But this, I saw this and I was like, what? And then I'm like, oh shit, okay. Well, at first I thought it was like Disneyland because Disneyland has Avengers Campus.
Yep.
So I thought maybe they did that because they legit had like a funeral at Avengers Campus for T'Challa, and then they brought in Shuri and all that stuff. And so I thought it was Disneyland at first, and then found out it was the cruise. So, yeah.
Heroes Unite. Okay, so honestly, what I would want Shuri to go to the plane, and see T'Challa there. I don't know if I want to see through the multiverse. See, the problem with the multiverse is it's not the same T'Challa.
It's not the same exact T'Challa. But what if it is? What if it's the T'Challa that survived whatever illness? So it just literally picks up like, oh yeah, no, I did this to avoid this illness. It's like, so you have everything up to that point. It's like, could be exactly the same. Because the multiverse is different points, right? Because that's what we're learning. So it's like,
well, that branch got broken off, and then wow.
Like Star-Lord T'Challa that branch was broken off early in his life as when he was a young kid. This could have been like, hey, maybe he didn't die, and then here's the exact moment.
Star-Lord T'Challa right there.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, that's wow.
I don't know the story behind it. I kind of want to know more, and obviously,
I need more information before I can even put together my own thoughts. Because I feel like I'm ignorant of the idea of what's going on. But that would be amazing.
Yeah,
I'm gonna stick with that. It would be amazing.
I mean, obviously, it's not canon. It is a cruise ship. But the cruise ship has been going pretty hardcore with it. There's a whole Ant-Man Wasp like kind of side story that isn't part of the main canon. And in that, like in the cruise, I know you have Captain America, Sam's captain, so he's got the new suit. Miss Marvel's there. Captain Marvel is flying around. and stuff like that. And I think even in the clip, he was saying, he brought up a joke. Is like, oh, I bet you a lot of people are asking why the idea didn't go up Thanos's,
Yeah.
and and he got made fun of that joke that everyone always made fun of. So
I don't know, but
I don't know
this would be
how
like me
it
going
is,
to the
but
ancestral plane. So like if we went to this Disney cruise, my wife would have to come in and probably tell you like I'll probably be there all the time. Like where did Brian go? So Daddy's is in the ancestral plane. He never came back. He just stayed there. He just asked all the questions. Want to know what everything where I'm gonna go to East Little Branch. And I'm like, T'Chaka, how could you? So like they have this new
you pull out your notebook. Hold on, you got a bookmark.
I got questions, guys. Here we go.
Yeah,
First off, so they're supposed to have this idea of having the first
I don't have. I need to download that and make that a sound clip.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, we got Derpy.
What's up, Derpy?
Up, Derpy.
Hey, thanks for the help yesterday.
So, yeah.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, man.
You know
Yeah, thanks for joining.
No, thanks for the help yesterday. Yeah, that was good. We had someone doing some stuff. Yeah.
Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
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 That was what's up.
There you go. Mod of the year.
Yeah, exactly.
Call it right now.
You're winning. We're gonna do a Spoiler King Awards. Mod of the year, right there.
Yeah. But yeah, so let's see. Yeah, this is just
my youngest is in love with Black Panther. Like, and she likes Shuri, don't get me wrong, but she's in love with T'Challa. Like she has, I have to buy all the children. They have children's books of the T'Challa. So like I have in my car. So when we on the way to school, we're waiting on the school, but the line, she's reading all this stuff, and my oldest teaching how to learn her words through these Black Panther books. So when I go to the comic book store, I always have to spend like extra $20 just getting these little books. I'll bring next time we on stream just to show you guys, and that's my way to get my girls into comic book, into comic books and learning all this stuff. So it was very cool.
Yeah. Hey, you start off with something that you like, and then you just kind of build a passion for it, And then obviously comics intertwine with a bunch of different things, and wow, yeah. But yeah, this
also, like in my one. So we have a graham cracker, and then I have an amazing fantasy. Both of those are
nice.
And we go, and they have their own section where I'll go to do my stuff, start looking at my stuff, and they'll go to their stuff, and they'll look at look for their specific things. So like my one daughter loves like Avatar, so like Aang and all that stuff. So she's looking for those things, and then my youngest is like all Black Panthers. So that's all she wants. So she looks at the little books with the little gold brim, of all the Black Panther, all that stuff. So, and I gotta say that one is better than the Wakanda line, comic book.
Which
line.
one?
Just the little gold one. It's like an open book, pop-up books and stuff like that. It's so cool. It's like the Berenstain Bears. It's like that type of T'Challa, that type of Wakanda Forever stuff. So it's better.
I got you. But yeah, this man, this was pretty cool, man. I think it definitely reopens that the debate again. The recast debate. I know a lot of people are saying like get over it, blah blah blah, and then obviously like other channels, like Chillmonger, Planet Fanatics, I think for us too, maybe we won't talk about it as much, but I think we all want to see the recast T'Challa kind of thing, and this
at least someone's listening, or someone's trying things out. I think Disney's not stupid. Disney's like they're putting things out there, fillers out there, and what could we do? What should we do? How will people react to this? Are people crying in the crowd like, yes, this is how it should be. We should have the king. We could have Shuri, be there. We could have T'Challa there and him showing her the way, the right way. And we don't have to worry about Killmonger being the one in between that's the one that she's going to follow.
Yeah,
those are the type of things that you think about. That's just me. So
yeah. I mean, but you also like Shuri becomes her own hero in her own
she
right.
becomes like a
You know,
goddess. She's like a
yeah.
goddess in
You
herself.
know,
Yeah.
and right now you're binding her to another character to keep this idea alive. I don't know what they're trying to keep alive. This mantle, even though they said it's not a mantle and now it is. I don't know. I was like, but also it's like you're not letting her shine in her own way. You know what I mean? She has to like carry the torch instead of
Being who
something.
she was, who she could have been by herself, who she is by herself.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah. So I mean, like the whole thing is like, recast people hate women, that debate. Like, no, like if anything, it's holding her back. Like she could be way more. She could be way more,
I feel like we miss out on not having the storyline for Storm. There's so many things. Like there's something in my book that I'm looking for the Storm storyline, and I think we miss out on that. We miss out on the Storm T'Challa storyline.
Yeah, that's gonna suck. We'll see, man. You never know. We never know with Secret Wars and what they plan on doing. But yeah, I enjoyed Wakanda for what it was. There are parts I liked. There are definitely parts I liked, but overall, I think it was very disappointing.
I try not to go back and I did since Disney Plus released it. I watched it again.
Yeah,
and I actually fast forward through a lot of it because the emotions that they try to make you, they like stay on it so long, and it's so much. And if I was just a movie person, I understand it. I really do. If I was only about the movies, I understand, why the emotions that they trying to pull out of me.
Yeah.
But as a fan of, like, I told you, I have like probably 120, 130 Black Panther. Like I have I understand the 2016 line, I have the 2008 one, the 1992 line, like through a lot of comic book runs, different ones, and how important T'Challa is in the grand scheme.
Of a lot. Like when they first made the Illuminati, like how big and powerful that group was, and he was, nah, I'm a king to my people first, so F you guys. Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, he does, but people don't understand what he really is, how smart he really is. T'Challa is a genius in his own right, but we never got to even explore those type of things. So it's not just Chadwick's T'Challa; it's T'Challa from the comics. There's T'Challa in different as an Avenger, as in him. We denied the Avengers. He said, "I can't be an Avenger because I care more about my people." There's just so many things that we're not being able to touch and see, and how he created Shuri's lab. He taught her how to do the things that she's doing. That's him. So I'm very careful to try not to go down this rabbit hole.
I know. We can easily go down this rabbit hole.
I see it coming. I'm like, let me not go down this Alice in Wonderland rabbit hole. So let me just talk something else.
Well, real quick. So Derby said at this point of the MCU, it wouldn't make sense to recast, but I wouldn't count on him being. I wouldn't count out him being recasted for Secret Wars, but they did with Wakanda Forever was necessary. See, I don't think it was. I don't think it was necessary. It was. I think about it. It was necessary for them to grieve. That's what it was necessary for. It wasn't necessary for us as fans. We understood. Chadwick died. For them as friends, it was necessary for them, but also that's not what.
No, you could have easily said that this Wakanda Forever is going to be during the 5-year blip on when we had no idea what was going on with Chadwick.
Yeah.
Or had no idea what was going on with T'Challa because he was dust, and then you could have recast it from there.
Yeah. But
or you could wait to Secret Wars, and you could wait till we have Battle Earth, and then we could go different variants and talk. We could have went that way. So I'm just.
I mean, yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of different ways you could have gone without killing the main character. You know, I mean, he could have been in space. I mean, there's a whole Wakanda intergalactic, what was it called? Intergalactic space thingy.
Yeah, program. Yeah.
And
He talked about
wanted,
it. He talked about that.
yeah,
And they're like, "Whoa, what's this?" And then he has like a spaceship. That's like a spaceship, and he could go out into space. And I mean, that's
yeah,
the Ultimates, the Omniversal one is all about
yeah,
Black Panther going into space. He's king of Wakanda, but he goes into space all the time just to help out
yeah,
things and figure out things. All
yeah,
because he's that smart. It's in his
yeah,
own right. We never even
yeah. So
touched
yeah,
that.
there's a bunch of different things you could have done, but for them to kill him off was definitely them working through their emotions, which I don't think you don't need to bring everyone else through that, because everyone agrees differently. So I understand that, but yeah, I don't know.
I
I don't
understand,
know.
but it didn't have
Also,
to be our. It didn't have to be our.
the end of the line.
Yeah.
That was my issue with it, because also like I'm always it's hard at times. I'm not saying it's not hard at times, but making a decision, doing something when you're really caught up in your emotions, not just being sad, like Planet Fanatics. I was watching a little earlier today. They were talking about Will Smith because of Bad Boys 4 at this point,
Five.
right?
Five.
5. Shit. Oh my god.
Hey, Bad Boys 4 was awesome. So I'm all
yeah, no, it was good. It was good. So obviously he came up, and then obviously we can't talk about Will Smith anymore without the slap and all that stuff, and it's like, but that's like when you get caught up in your emotions of either anger or pride or something. Bad things happen when you act on your emotions,
Mhm.
and I think these guys, the people that made Wakanda Forever, acted on their emotions. I mean, some people agreed with it and liked it. I think more and more people are coming out that it's not, it wasn't the best way to handle it. You know what I mean? But for them, I was like, you know what, man, good for you for doing what you wanted to do, but you didn't have to drag all of us into it. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Yo, let's go. It's good. First time in the first time in the live. Appreciate it. Man.
Welcome. I appreciate you coming in. Yeah. I think you have to recognize that it's not just a mantle, but it's also something else that goes along with this. Like T'Challa has been around for 60 years, and we got less than an hour and a half of him on screen, that just does not sit well with me.
Yeah,
and you would never go get those same storylines.
Yeah, I think the movie was better with Shuri taking the helm and building up with her anger. It's just climax for me. See, but then that was a whole other issue. Who's she mad at? It's like she was mad at the world, but I was like, who you mad at? Because she's like I'm gonna it doesn't make any sense. The
thing if we really want to get into the movie, I'm more angry with the fact that this the most powerful, most powerful country in the world with the highest technology cannot keep their people safe. Cannot keep their royal family safe.
Yeah, the king.
So no matter how much technology, how smart, how we've been able to keep a secret for all this time, we're still we're left with being the bottom of the culture. Like we have to be saved. We can't protect our own. Though we have all these things that we've done this for all these years, we can't protect our own.
Yeah.
And that was something that
she
we
mad herself, I guess. But there's the whole scene where she's like at the fire, like it just seemed like she was mad at the world. That's what it made it seem like for me. I mean, granted, I only seen it one time, but yeah, I mean, I like I said, man, they could have sent him off into space to go do space shit, because now we know about space stuff because of Thanos, and somebody had to handle stuff at home. She could have became Black Panther as well, not instead of.
Yeah, it's like, why do you have to pull one down?
Well, I agree to disagree.
Yes. But I feel like you have to. They felt like they had to kill off all the lead black men in that place, and they couldn't protect themselves, and that's what it comes out to do. You can't protect yourselves. We had to kill all that, and we killed off the entire family, and now we left Shuri by herself.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah. But this was definitely something. I think. I'll play it one more time. because in the crowd you hear a lot of people kind of like
And
gasping and kind of like excited in you know, in a good way. So here, play one more time. Unmute it.
I missed you so much. Why? I have always been right here. Let's do this. Wakanda forever!
Yeah, but
I don't know. That's interesting.
yeah. I just thought it was like a cruise is telling a better Black Panther story than what we're getting on on the big screen. Come on. Yeah, she was mad at everyone except for Namor. Apparently, she spared his life after all the damage she did. Yeah,
that's a whole thing too.
He's
been it's real. It's hard. I mean, I'm almost lost for words for. I understand. Just hate the way we've gone. I hate how we got here. I hate the way that we.
Yeah. Because I feel like it's almost like a contradiction because like people they get called out, you know, Namor, Coogler, about acting on their reactions, and then we get a bunch of characters who act on their emotions. Mm-hmm. You know, like Namor reacts to his emotion of saving his people and being found out and stuff like that. So of fear, he, you know, wants to fight them for, I don't know, for some reason, you know, it's like
you gotta have black versus brown because you can't have black versus anything else.
Yeah. But then Shuri, you know, reacts on her emotions as well, you know,
or T'Challa, the fact that he keeps the secret away from everybody after he said yells at his father for doing the same exact thing in the first movie. So it's like totally contradicting what we learned in the first when he was just yelling about his father and ancestor were playing about. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, it is what it is, man. It sucks. But you know, I guess I know Plant Fanatics, they're gonna go down. E-Man, Chillmonger, you know, a lot of these other YouTubers that support the recast T'Challa movement. You know, us as well. We want to see it happen on the big screen. I think it'll do a lot of justice if they can. I know you can't undo it, but if you can course correct, I think it's a good word.
Find a storyline that works with it, that we can bring back T'Challa back into this universe, at least, and then have him. We already put Toussaint in here, this you know little T'Challa, whatever. So have him teach him how to be Black Panther. That's what you want to do, but don't lose.
But that's what this movie was supposed to be about. This movie was supposed to be about him finding out he's a father and all the time he missed, and then helping him teach his son.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
how to connect with his son, and then teach him how to be this thing. And then it's gonna be a long time. It takes time.
Yeah, but I'm surprised you haven't seen this one, man. I'm kind of.
Really
glad I got your.
You hit me. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah. So. That's legit reaction, live reaction. So, yeah, it was pretty cool. It was 12 hours ago. I think E-Man posted it, and that's about when I saw it making its rounds. So,
boy, that's hurt. That hurts.
It is. It's rough to watch. You're like, what is it like? Everybody like that? They're like, the Disney's cruise ship is doing it. You know,
you can listen to the people of the cruise ship, but you can't listen to the people that love T'Challa, huh? All right, I see what you're doing. I see what it is.
Yeah. I feel it's like that Iron Man thing. Like Tony Stark did it in a cave with scrap. Like Disney Cruise did it in the middle of the ocean with random actors.
With random actors in one costume.
Yeah.